मैं आँख नहीं मार रही थी, light बहुत तेज है, ठीक है? So don't look at me funny. I'm waiting for a few more seconds because I'm told we start exactly at 2 o'clock. Did we have a good lunch? क्या खाया? क्या खाया? Doesn't sound like you ate anything. No energy. You ate too much and the AC is perfect temperature. Light sides बंद कर दे. I wish we could do that. We can't because this, I think, a very exciting day, exciting things one after the other is what we had planned. We're going to introduce the electives, but before we do that, I've been asked to make an announcement. Some of us, when Gauri ma'am was talking about registration, some of us raised our hands saying we are yet to register. So can we just do a quick show of hands once, just so I get a sense where to look? Okay, awesome. So you guys haven't also gotten that kit, which you all want. Some of you all want, so you all are asking all the right people for the kit. Please stay back after the events today get over in this hall. You'll have to finish your registration and you'll get your kit as well, okay? Cool? Awesome. So this next couple of slides are about the electives. You get to pick, you get to choose. We have some faculty in the room today who are going to introduce the electives that they're offering. And I'm very excited to welcome Dr. Anant Chaubey as the first speaker. He's the former provost of Anant National University. He's a professor, an artist. I can go on and on about every faculty, but I should stop and give them the space to introduce themselves and the elective that they are running. Dr. Chaubey, all yours. There is a clicker here for you. And thank you. Also on if you wanted to use it.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me at the back, huh? At the back, can you hear me? Well, I can't hear you. You know, everybody who was at the back, you know, if you've said something, totally lost on me. Can you hear me at the back? Super. Well, so I can understand that you have just had your lunch, and we all know, you know, what happens after lunch, postprandial, you know, sleepiness, I think. But it's acceptable, I think. The job for us is to offer you something that will help you wake up. All right? So this is an elective that I am offering, that I'll be handling. An elective essentially is a short course or a course that, of course, has to be elected. It's outside of what's mandatory, right? So there'll be a bunch of electives on offer that you will be opting for, depending on what your interest is, depending on the kind of promise that you see in that elective, right? So here is the title of the elective that I'm offering. It's very simple. And I think beyond what it says, there is hardly anything to be said. But what it says is this: this elective is about building human capabilities in order for you to make impact. Human capabilities is what this course is about, right? And why? Why do we need to become conscious about human capabilities, the capabilities that are inherent in us, that we are born with? But with progress of time and what happens to us since we join a school and then we get in the rat race, we seem to lose the potential, the gifts or the talent or the abilities that we are born with. Are you familiar with this? So there'll be a musician in you, there'll be an artist in you, there'll be a writer in you, there'll be a sports person in you. You know, something that you are born with, this ability. But when you get into that race and the pressure of, you know, getting to the end of it, you know, that people would consider being normal, the normal conclusion of a race, you realize that, you had to give up so many things that you were fully capable of. Would you agree? We have all experienced this. You have experienced this, your parents have experienced this, we have experienced this, our grandparents have experienced this. Right? But this is a moment in time, this is a phase in history. This is a turn in history when it's very crucial that humans, the Homo sapiens, do what? They build, they recognize what their capabilities are, and they develop their capabilities. Because they have to compete with, let me hear, compete with what? Yes. And you're all familiar with the machines that are, coming in. Claude. Everybody is talking about it, and there are these offers, for you to do a 28-day course and learn, what different platforms are there to teach you and how to start working with them, right? So in a world, in a future, in the present at least, of course, how do you not lose out to the machines, to artificial intelligence, as has been happening? Would you agree with that? That is a huge threat. Of course, the future offers us a lot of promise. It's very exciting. There are lots of problems for us to solve. But this one happens to be such a huge problem, a very central, crucial, critical problem that you would need to deal with. Because what it threatens to do is replace you. What it threatens to do is make you totally redundant. You are not needed. You are not required. Why? Whatever gift you have, whatever little training you had, whatever degree or certificate that you have earned, whatever you have been trained in, is something that a machine can do 1,000 times better in a shorter span of time. So people, any industry, any business, any mission that has to be carried out, could very well be carried out by the software. And it's this reason, because they threaten the future. What will happen with you? Will we get jobs? Because there'll be a whole lot of designing softwares, and there already exist such tools, right? If there is a brief that has to be written, you could easily, compose something using any of these softwares. So this is something that is not lost on you. You are fully aware of it, that this is looming large. It's there. How, in such a scenario, how are you going to make a good life, a successful life, an impactful life in a future determined and run, operated by something that is artificial, this intelligence that is artificial? And what you happen to have is an intelligence that is human. Right? And that is what we are going to offer and help you discover, do, rebuild, develop in this program through exercises and workshops and projects that we will be doing. How do we become a more efficient human so that we can thrive in a world that is operated by artificial intelligence? What is required, what it promises you, is that you'll become a human who can not just operate a machine, guide it, but work with it and give it a direction, right? So, something that I just said, it's a future that we are looking at operated by artificial intelligence, and only those who have these capabilities can guide machines, only those who can guide these machines. Have you heard of this expression, a new course that has just emerged, prompt engineering? How many of you have heard of this rather novel program, prompt engineering? Now what's that? Huh? How to operate a machine, how to ask or tell it how to get it to do something, right? It's a world, by the way, let me tell you, the AI world is evolving at such a pace that maybe, 2 months down the line, 2 years down the line, perhaps prompt engineering also, would not work because they could themselves, prompt each other, and it's been happening. But anyway, we have to take these steps. How to control, manipulate, get a machine or an artificial setup system to give to you what you wish for or what you ask for. So it's not just guiding the machines, it's also about working with them so that you become collaborative in your work. Right? You don't know where you'll get, but you have to become ready for it. You have to start lifting weights. You don't know what will happen, what kind of weight will be thrown at you, but you have to start working out. You cannot just, for instance, I'll tell you a little bit of history. Each time a new technology comes into existence, what does that technology seem to do? It makes our life easier, right? For instance, heavy calculations, heavy duty mathematical calculations, and then you got a calculator. And everything that our grandparents used to do, and some of you perhaps would have heard it from your grandparents, that they would remember, they would know tables of fractions. They could multiply one fraction with another and get an accurate answer, without wasting time, right? Memory, they would remember phone numbers. How many of you can remember 10 phone numbers or 5 phone numbers? How many? 5. 10? 5. Okay, 5. Right? But people used to remember these numbers, so much that they used to remember. Humans have something, are blessed with what's called a neural network. You know what that is? A network of neurons, right, which connect with each other. And, each time you do something new, pick up a new habit or a new project or something new that you wish to train in, there is a new office, a neural office that gets set up in your brain. So the more you do, more new stuff that you engage with, the more you step out, the more you see of this world, the more activities that you pick to learn and engage with, your neural network is becoming richer and denser. And it is this ability that the humans have always displayed, the Homo sapiens. The Homo sapiens as a species came about 300,000 years back, 3 lakh saal pehle, right? And all around them, and there were species being born and there were species that were perishing. They could not cope, they could not survive. But the Homo sapiens survived. And they were surrounded on all sides by predators, giant animals, who would gobble them up. They were puny, they were small, and they had these huge things, and there were other, climatic problems. Freezing cold, right? No food. But they survived. How did they survive? That is the question. They survived because they had the ability to imagine. They had the ability to be creative. They had the ability to take risks and to craft something. And there is a whole list of stuff that they created that is testimony to their neural network, their creativity. The fact that they were designers. They could create something, that would solve a problem. And they could do this because they tried out new things. They built their experience. Right? That is how they managed. And this is what you are supposed to do, and this is what this course promises. How to help you build your abilities, develop your abilities, and how will it happen? So these are the human skills that we will be addressing in this course. Through reading, through reflecting, through discussion, that is engagement. You just don't read and put something aside. You reflect on what you have read. Same as you reflect on an experience that you have undergone. Sochna hota hai uske bare mein. Right? And then when you reflect on something, you discover that that experience had layers. You cannot explain or, narrate an experience in just one sentence because it has nuances, it has layers. There is so much that it has. And that is what will help you, because you will get to see more. When you build this habit, you develop the ability to see more in something. So I'll be in a rush, I'll say, yeah, I just saw this X. But you will say, no, it was not just X. It was X that came from that place, that spoke in this language, that came from such an economic background, social or cultural background, etc., etc. You'll see more. And that will only happen if you reflect. Right? So this is a course that will help you develop your critical thinking. Critical thinking is basically a kind of thinking that helps you look at a situation from so many different sides, be analytical in your thinking, be logical in your thinking, and arrive at a conclusion which you are willing to accept could be wrong. Right? So you have to keep an open mind. But you have to be logical, analytical, and linear in your thinking. That is what critical thinking is. Any experience, engage with it. So it helps you build that. It helps you build your communication skills. How do you articulate or communicate, convey whatever it is that you have acquired, seen, learned, any idea that you may have? Are you going to blabber it out, or are you going to do it in a very well sculpted, impactful sort of a way? How do you articulate? Right? We'll also see that. Design, as you know, is essentially a discipline that helps you problem solve. Right? How do you do that? Because these are the skills that you need to have. Humans have, Homo sapiens have done all of these things. They had critical thinking. They didn't go to schools. The Paleolithic or the Stone Age early cavemen, they didn't go to schools, but they had plenty of it. Right? So they could critical think, they could communicate in their own ways, and they were problem solvers, and they were problem solvers because they were creative. They were not bound by a convention. We stop being creative when we let a convention, a tradition, rules do what? Hold our thoughts, chain our thoughts, bound our thoughts, that this is all that you can do. No, rules don't prescribe this. But in order for you to be creative, you have to go beyond. You have to come out of the box. You have to think out of the box. Because the box is the box of conventions, old practices. For designers, for anybody who's trying to do something new, solve a problem in a new way, you need to think out of the box. And that is how you become creative thinking. And of course, with the world changing the way it does, you have to learn how to adapt. If you are rigid, what will happen? It just won't work. So these are just some of the virtues, 5 virtues that I have written down here that you would expect this course to give you. But there'll be many more. What you will do through this course is to discover the abilities that you have. And you'll feel strong and confident and more courageous and more positive about becoming great designers, impactful designers, able to cope with a world that would have changed dramatically. Right? You're going to be leading this world and not being determined by, artificial forces. Right? Any questions? Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Chame. I'd now like to call on Professor Juhi Hajela, who's a specialist in communications and brand building. At Anant, she's a professor of practice. And Professor, over to you.
Hi, great, it's working. Hi, so I'm Juhi. I'll introduce the course to you later. I'm going to start with a few provocative numbers here on the slide. So what you see here is a rupee value of 0. Why do you think I have this here? Any guesses? What does the 0 represent? Anyone? Sorry? Value of what? Value of nothing.
Value of nothing, that you always start from nothing.
You always start from nothing. Okay? I actually wanted to say quite the reverse. You guys are starting with immense amounts of talent. You are all very creative people. You're starting your design journey today. You're starting with immense amounts of talent. You will work on a lot of great portfolios and projects. But what will be the value of your portfolio? What will be the value of your projects if you're not able to communicate them well? If the other person is not able to understand what you're saying, the value of your project is 0. It will very quickly diminish down. I want you to just imagine your journey as a designer. You're starting your day 1 here in design school today. Over the years, you will do a lot of juries. You will meet your faculty. You will have your assignments. You will go on to work. You will have clients. You will make amazing buildings, spaces, clothes, all of that. So I just wanted to start imagining a journey as I lead you through each slide, and keep the value of communication in mind as we go through it. Okay, close your eyes and imagine you're doing your first jury. Imagine a project that you worked on. You've burnt the midnight oil. You've worked very hard on it. You've thought through the concept. You've thought through the context. You've thought through the aesthetics. You've thought through the functionality. Now, open your eyes. You walk into the jury, and the prize is worth 1 lakh. Is the jury able to understand your design? Is the jury able to understand what you're saying? If not, the value of all your hard work is going to diminish. So the onus lies on you to be able to communicate, to explain your portfolio, your project to the jury. Okay, now the stakes have risen. Now we are talking 10 lakhs. Imagine you are working, either you have your own studio or you're employed at a company. The stakes are higher. The stakes are now 10 lakhs. You're sitting at a table across from a client. The client is no longer looking at just aesthetics. He's no longer looking at just functionality. They are looking at confidence. They are looking to see, are you credible enough? Is your work credible enough? Is it trustworthy? Is it going to solve the problem which I have set out to solve? So the stakes have just gone up. Again, what is important is how are you able to communicate your concepts and your design in a credible, trustworthy, persuasive manner. Upping the stakes again. Now we're talking projects worth 1 crore. Someone may be designing a bridge or a dam. Someone may be supplying huge amounts of fashion garments for export. Someone may have their own pottery studio. So the stakes are going up. Now you are no longer working with a jury or faculty or with a single client. You need to align contractors, engineers, users, communities. So the stakes go up. Again, the basic same concept. You need to align people, pitch your ideas confidently, persuasively, clearly. I think the bottom line here is clarity, logically and clearly. Until we do that, the value of ideas is back to zero. So that's the course. This is an elective course, and you elect to do this course. And it's called Design Your Communication. If this is something which you find useful and interesting, I'll see you in class. Thank you.
So far, so good. Two senior professors telling you how to enhance your human skills. I'd like to call on next assistant professor of interaction design, an educator and an entrepreneur, Professor Prayas Abhinav. He's going in a completely different direction. I think you all will like it. Prayas, over to you. And that's you.
Yeah, can we go to the next one?
Yeah, that's the, okay, awesome.
Yeah, so at this point, I don't think I need to introduce the idea of what AI can do for you. Most of you would be already using it in some way or form. So this is, in this elective, in this studio, we'll be figuring how to use AI in a way that doesn't compromise our learning. So, the framework we'll be working with is something I call the what, why, how framework. So, the what and why needs to come from you. The how, the AI can assist with. So, that means, yeah, we're not going to just chase output, because in that process, we compromise our learning. So the main goal being that, yeah, we should be able to do something more than we can do today. And that's what we'll be trying to do. Now the studio will happen in non-curricular time. It will be happening on Saturday mornings online across 2-3 hours of interaction across the whole semester. And those who opt for the studio will need to pay something for their use of AI models. But besides that, we will be trying to demonstrate by the end of the semester what we can do with AI in a way that demonstrates what we did and what the AI model did with some kind of distinguishing.
Thank you. So we've heard about 3 electives. We'll do a quick recap. What was the first elective we heard about? जोर से यार. Building human capabilities that Anant sir is offering, right? Second one? By? Anyone remember professor? ऐसे क्या कर रहे हो? नाम बोलो. Anyone remember the professor's name? Professor Juhi Hajela. Awesome. And the third one that we just heard from Professor Prayas Abhinav? I'm looking at you just because you're responding. I'll look elsewhere, yeah? Say that again, somebody. Awesome. Okay. So the next speaker is me. So I'm not going to introduce myself, except that maybe you all want to remember my name. It's on the screen. My name is Rutvi. The goal is to read a little bit. But before we get to reading, let me ask you all a question. Everybody loves traveling. Most of us love traveling. These are love traveling people, right? You know what's the fastest way to travel without leaving your seat? Akshaj, you didn't have to answer that, but thank you. Yes, it's reading a book or just reading in general. Okay, I know that there's a community immersion a module in our year, in this semester, so we will actually travel. But the goal is that can we read a little bit about the place we are going to, or a book that you've been meaning to read, or a book that will help you with being a designer. That's the goal. We'll meet once a week on a Wednesday morning, I think is the slot for electives. And the other part of the thing, I know some of us don't like to read, yeah? Let's do a quick. How many of us hate reading? Like, hate is a strong word, yeah? Hate is a strong word. How many of us don't like to read? Okay, a lot of us. So I'm hoping to see some of you in the class. It's not compulsory. It's not compulsory, okay? But it would be really nice if you were able to pick up a book and read. I know a lot of you get this information through audiobooks. I don't like them, but great. Or AI does great book summaries, I think. I don't agree also. Or Kindle. Maybe some of you have a Kindle or an iPad and there is a reading app on that, right? The goal is to actually pick up a book, paper. We're going to like feel the paper of a book, smell the book, all of that stuff, okay? I can't promise, but maybe some days we'll drink like tagdi coffee and we'll read. It'll be raining outside. It'll be super romantic, okay? So it'll be fun, I promise. This is what I'm hoping to achieve with y'all anyway. I would love to finish a book this semester with y'all, yeah? The goal is that we sound smart in a room, okay? It's to build our design vocabulary, that's all. ये सब बहुत बड़े अच्छे शब्द हैं, but the goal is that we would have a vocabulary by the end of the semester when your jury comes around. You would have the vocabulary to use in a jury. You'll have the confidence, the strength to stand up in front of a jury and talk about your work. That's the goal. And we would build that, of course, by reading. Simple, yeah? Cool? So see you on a Wednesday, hopefully, especially the people who hate reading, okay? I would love to change that, get you all on the other side. Awesome. That was my elective. Y'all haven't been clapping a lot for the first 3 people, but like clap for me. Thank you. I'm going to ask you all to clap in another like 30 seconds because Akshaj, I think, is just dying to come up here. I'm not introducing you, but I'll give your name away, okay? So Professor Akshaj Kilewala, he's a performance artist. He's also a designer. He's going to be leading or he's going to be working with a bunch of faculty on the drawing electives. So Akshaj, over to you. The clicker is here.
Hello. So, okay, I'm going to be a little formal about this because I have to tell you guys about a lot of electives. What we're going to talk about right now for the first 6 electives is about drawing. So, how many of you draw? Raise your hands. Almost everybody in this room. I think as a kid, we have all destroyed the walls of our houses, okay? And we have taken up a crayon, drawn a line, and our mom and dad have been pissed with us. So let's get into it. Let's talk about drawing. Drawing is a skill that grows through practice. Today, I'll be introducing 6 electives that are all built around this idea. Developing a consistent drawing habit through regular hands-on studio work is what you're going to do. Each of these runs across the semester. Meeting every Wednesday, and you'll be maintaining a sketchbook as an ongoing record of observation and practice rather than a one-time exercise. Each elective is led by a faculty mentor with a strong industry and academic experience, and together they will help us build a trained eye and lasting creative habit. So, the first one is perspective. So, the drawing elective is divided into 6 sections, and first of them is perspective, that is being taken by Sanket. Sanket holds a master's degree in architecture, specializing in interior design from Gujarat Technological University, and a bachelor's from Anant National University. He's an interior designer, an architect who runs Man Architects, his own MSME registered consultancy, where he has worked on a range of residential, institutional, and interior projects. He's an assistant professor and an academic associate at Anant right now. So, in this elective, Sanket will help you to observe, understand, draw space accurately, building precision and a trained eye for spatial representation. This is all about space. It's about understanding perspectives that exist. It's about understanding all the other technological terminologies that are needed for drawing perspective and communicating about it. The second one is being taken by me. So, being with nature, first I'll talk about myself. I hold a master's degree in fine arts in performance from the School of the Art Institute of Chicago, and I have a bachelor's in design and communication design from NID Andhra Pradesh. To draw, I think it's very important that you be with something. To be with nature is one of the things that I personally like, and I would like you all to explore it. To see a bird flying, to focus on the leaves, to see the texture, to see the sunlight falling on a surface, and observing all this and being able to represent it is also a part of design, because design has come from the surroundings, from things that are around us. So we have to understand how to observe it. So that is what we are going to do in the elective. I would want you to have a personal sketchbook which becomes a part of you, which becomes an extension of you, and you carry it with you, this habit. The next one is going to be comic illustration, which is being taken by Arvind Chodasama. Arvind is a graduate in painting from CN Fine Arts College, Ahmedabad, and in animation from Zika, Z-I-C-A, Hyderabad. He has over 24 years of experience in animation and visual storytelling, having worked as a 2D animator on films like Rock On, Chocolate, and Stree, and he has also been a model maker on Tare Zameen Par. He is an associate professor at Anant right now. Comic illustration as an elective builds a strong foundation in character design and visual storytelling across structured sessions, which are again divided along the semester. Students begin with shape, language, silhouette, and observational research. And then they develop their character personality, biography, archetypes, before studying anatomy, proportion, and stylized figure across age groups. The course moves into expressions, body language, costume, and prop design, before concluding with professional model sheets and a final project comprising of a full character concept sheet. The fourth one is fashion illustration, which is being taken by Vikram Charan Singh. Vikram holds a master's degree in apparel design and merchandising from National Institute of Design and a fine arts specialization in painting from Banaras Hindu University. He is an apparel designer and an artist with over 12 years of experience in the fashion industry and in teaching. He specializes in natural, organic, sustainable fashion with strong foundation in design research and apparel development. He is currently a faculty member in the foundation department at Anand University. This elective introduces fashion illustration as a tool for generating and testing creative ideas, using experimental sketching, mixed media techniques to explore abstraction and conceptual visualization. I know, big terms, you will get used to it. It moves students beyond conventional fashion drawing, encouraging creative risk-taking and personal expression, and by the end, the students build a body of work reflecting genuine engagement with fashion world. The next one is still life drawing. All these objects around you, right now you're carrying your phone, you are wearing a fabric, you are wearing a lens. All of these objects, again, are a part of design. So, Nisar has completed his bachelor's and master's degree in creative sculpture and visual arts at the Faculty of Fine Arts at MS University, Baroda. He has won Gujarat's State Lalit Kala Academy Award along the way, and he holds a postgraduate degree from the Cambridge School of Art, UK. He is a practicing multidisciplinary artist working across painting, sculpture, printmaking, and installation. And he is an assistant professor at Anant University right now. This intensive course is dealing with observation and multi-medium representation. If you see the images right behind me, the first one is watercolor, the second one is sketching, and the third one is wax, crayons, pastels. Not sure, either one of them. This is an intensive course, and this will help you in understanding fundamentals in composition, lighting, to color rendering with pastels, watercolors, poster colors, while building the technical precision and spatial awareness needed to represent different surfaces. A lot of different surfaces even are there around you right now. Matte plastics, metals to glass, organic forms, and drapery, all of this will be covered in this course. Last of the drawing elective is human anatomy drawing. That is being taken by Sanjay sir. Sanjay Rajbar holds a Masters of Fine Arts in Sculpture from MS University of Baroda. He is a sculptor, art educator, and a freelance artist with over 17 years of teaching experience, combining academic work with public art commissions, exhibitions, and work with public art commissions, and mentoring, including a 12-feet metal sculpture of Swami Vivekananda. He is the recipient of the National Scholarship from Lalit Kala Academy, New Delhi, and was selected participant in the 51st National Exhibition of Art, and he currently teaches in Foundation. This particular elective is focusing on understanding the structure, proportion, and the movement of the human body. It introduces core anatomical concepts, the skeleton structure, muscles, body proportions, and focuses the study on head, hands, feet, posture, while building skills and a range of drawing techniques that represent the human figure accurately. Other than all these 6 electives, so let me name it before we move forward. We have discussed 6 electives of drawing. They are namely perspective, nature study, comic illustration, fashion illustration, still life drawing, and human anatomy. Beyond these 6, Foundation Studies also offers a wide range of other electives, spanning design, performance, language, and critical thinking, including theater and art direction, design or communication, universal design, ceramics, film appreciation, exploring bricks as design material, and so on. There are also electives focused on personal and professional growth, such as how Anunay sir talked about building human capabilities for impact, leadership lab, critical thinking and creativity, and the reading room by Rutvi. While we won't be covering each of these today, they all reflect the same spirit, okay? They are all mentor-led, and you will get to explore them further as the semester unfolds. If you have any questions, I will take them after the presentation. You can find me running around the campus. Thank you. And now I would like to invite Amitabh sir to the stage.
Just to give you some more clarity on electives. So you will be selecting out of all, a student will be taking 1 elective this semester. तो इतने सारे से खुश मत हो जाना कि मुझे तो ये भी लेना है, ये भी लेना है, ये भी लेना है. Of course you will take it, you can take it, next semester में वो फिर से offer होगा. But for this semester, out of how many, Sanket? 22 electives which we are offering, you will be taking 1. Or Sanket, if you can come please, आ जाओ, ऊपर आ जाओ. तो अभी मुझे संकेत को देख के कुछ लगा कि कौन बचता है. एक कलर बच रहा है, लालौन, तुम नहीं बच रहे हो अभी, लेकिन रेड बच रहा है. सो हिमालय बच रही है क्या, कि रोशनी बच रही है? हाँ, रोशनी को आना पड़ेगा अभी स्टेज पे. So you have all the three primary colors on stage. So Sanket, my question to you is, आ जाओ. मेरा question ये है कि for students, when are we offering? So when are we sending these details to them so that they can select one?
Yes, so you can see on the slide as well. So we are offering all the electives on 7th of August, 6 p.m. So today, by end of the day, you will be getting an email with all the links and necessary details. और सारे इलेक्टिव्स के बारे में ब्रीफ होगा. आप उसमें से सिलेक्ट कर सकते हो कि आपका इंटरेस्ट कहाँ लाई करता है और आप उसमें से वो इलेक्टिव्स चूज कर सकते हो.
Is there any cap? क्या अगर मान लो कि सभी बच्चों ने कोई एक इलेक्टिव चुन लिया तो फिर क्या होगा?
तो हम चाहते हैं कि आप जो भी इलेक्टिव सिलेक्ट करो उसमें फैकल्टी पूरी तरह से इन्वॉल्व हो कि आप जो स्किल लर्न करना चाहते हो सीखे. तो हम कैप रख रहे हैं पर इलेक्टिव 25 स्टूडेंट्स का. तो कोई एक इलेक्टिव है लाइक पर्सपेक्टिव, तो 25 के बियॉन्ड हम स्टूडेंट एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेंगे.
तो उसके लिए क्या, उनको कैसे पता चलेगा 25? इज इट फर्स्ट कम फर्स्ट सर्व बेसिस और द फॉर्म विल ऑटोमेटिकली क्लोज, या क्या होगा? कैसे उसको पता चलेगा कि मेरा 25 में है या नहीं?
आप सब लोगों को इलेक्टिव्स ERP, जो सुबह बात हुई, ERP पोर्टल पे आपको सिलेक्ट करना है. और जैसे ही कोई पर्टिकुलर इलेक्टिव 25 सीट क्रॉस करेगा, वो आपको लिस्ट में से वो दिखना बंद हो जाएगा.
So you'll have to be, so that means students will have to be really attentive.
Yes.
वो कब होना है, टाइम बता दो फिर से.
7th of August 6 p.m.
So mark this date guys, 7th of August
6
p.m. में वो फाइनल हो जाना है. लेकिन ये आएगा कब इनके पास? 7th अगस्त को ही आएगा.
7th of August 6 p.m. पोर्टल ओपन हो जाएगा. वहां से 2 दिन का ड्यूरेशन है, आप तब सिलेक्ट कर रहे हो, कर सकते हो.
लेकिन फर्स्ट कम फर्स्ट सर्व बेसिस है, तो 6 PM पे एकदम क्लॉक सेट करके
यस प्लीज
वो जिनको जो चाहिए वो ले लो. अदरवाइज देन यू विल हैव टू टेक, अगर पहला नहीं है. सो व्हाट आई विल सजेस्ट, बिकॉज आई एम श्योर आप सब भी अभी कंफ्यूज हो गए कि कौन सा वाला लेना, इसमें ये भी है, ये भी है, ये भी है ना. तो कीप एटलीस्ट 3-4 ऑप्शंस विद यू, कि अगर वो नहीं भी होता है तो यू हैव द नेक्स्ट ऑप्शन. और दूसरी बात जो मैंने बताई कि नेक्स्ट सेमेस्टर तो है ही, हम फिर और भी ऑप्शंस देने वाले हैं आपको.
तो अगर मैं स्टूडेंट होता तो मैं क्या करता, वो मैं आपको बता देता हूँ. एज ए स्टूडेंट जो भी इलेक्टिव को इंट्रोड्यूस करता हुआ ईमेल आएगा, उसके साथ एक डॉक्यूमेंट अटैच होगा, राइट. उसमें से आउट ऑफ दिस 22 इलेक्टिव्स मैं अपने 3 या 4 जहाँ पे मुझे इंटरेस्ट है कि मुझे तो ये करना ही है, वो मैं पहले से सिलेक्ट करके रखूँगा. जब पोर्टल ओपन होगा और मैं जब सिलेक्ट करने जाऊँगा, मेरा फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी यही रहेगा कि मैं वो फर्स्ट इलेक्टिव ले लूँ. नहीं है तो क्विकली जंप टू द सेकंड वन. ठीक है.
नाउ एक्सप्लेन टू मी कि अगर ये लिस्ट जो है उन्हें कब जाना है? आज जाना है, कल जाना है?
कल जाना है.
सो टुमारो यू आर गोइंग टू गेट द लिस्ट ऑफ ऑल द इलेक्टिव्स. और उसका क्या कोई सीक्वेंस है 1 2 3 4 कि वो उनको याद रखना है कि मुझे तो 4 में जाके क्लिक कर देना है, ऐसा कुछ?
नहीं, आपको प्राइमरली फोकस इलेक्टिव्स के नाम पे रखना है. और वही नाम जो डॉक्यूमेंट पे जो नाम है वही नाम पोर्टल पे होगा और वो आपको वहाँ पे सिलेक्ट करना है.
सो द नेम ऑफ द इलेक्टिव अलोंग विद द नेम ऑफ द फैकल्टी मेंबर.
यस.
हाँ, कि कभी कभी वो फैकल्टी से भी याद रहता है कि अरे मुझे जूही मैम वाला करना है, तो दैट विल हेल्प द स्टूडेंट्स. हाँ, ऐसा करके. इज देयर एनी अदर क्वेश्चन फॉर इलेक्टिव्स? क्योंकि ये थोड़ा है कि जहाँ पे आपको क्विक एक्शन लेना है. तो अगर कोई क्वेश्चन है तो यू कैन आस्क. यस, आई सी अ हैंड हियर. Vaikri is asking if the elective can be if it is changed or if it can be changed or.
Yes, again a good question, but will insist कि आप जब भी इलेक्टिव सिलेक्ट करो थोड़ा सा उसका बारे में रिसर्च करके करो, ताकि हमको वो प्रोसेस अल्टरनेट ना करना पड़े. क्योंकि सारा पूरा प्रोसेस हो रहा है पोर्टल पे, तो मैन्युअली चेंज करना इज़ वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट, तो हम वो चेंज नहीं करेंगे. यस.
So we will not encourage this practice. आप कर सकते हो, लेकिन we will not encourage this. So do your research first, meet professors, contact them, and then select. 7th के लिए अभी 2 दिन का समय है, so you can talk to them. Any other question? Yes. Academia portal.
Yes, Academia portal.
Anybody? कोई और question? नहीं? नहीं? Thank you, Roshni. So, no, but we should have a picture. No? हाँ. Yes. Give her a mic if you have. Yes. Yes, yes, we can hear you. Very good question. Yes. ये सब doubts clear होना जरूरी है. So, what's your name? Ratika. So, Ratika is asking कि अगर अभी मैंने elective select किया तो क्या 1 साल या 4 साल तक चलने वाला है? तो नहीं Ratika, this is only for this semester. So, for this semester, this elective will give you 2 credits. That generally roughly means 16 classes, and that will happen on Wednesdays. But what I have told my teachers, that it is up to the teachers and students if they want to meet. Suppose Wednesdays mein unka man nahi bhar raha hai, they also want to meet on Saturdays, I am open to this idea. But the time slot which is in your timetable is on Wednesday first half, that is morning 9:30 to, what's the time? Morning 9:30 to 11, right?
9:30 to 1, depending about the
first
faculty
half, the
members.
first half, yes. Ratika, answer मिला? Yeah.
सर और एक पॉइंट है जो मैं ऐड करना चाहता हूँ सारे स्टूडेंट्स के लिए. इन फाउंडेशन ईयर वी हैव 36 कोर क्रेडिट्स एंड 4 इलेक्टिव क्रेडिट्स. सो कंसिडरिंग मानसून 26 और स्प्रिंग 27, आपको और 2 चांसेस मिलेंगे इलेक्टिव लेने के लिए, विच इज़ योर समर स्कूल और विंटर स्कूल. तो आपको वो 4 चांसेस मिलेंगे अलग अलग, जिसमें से आपको 2 इलेक्टिव करने हैं, विच इज ऑफ 4 क्रेडिट्स.
नहीं संकेत, आप मुझे स्टूडेंट की तरह समझाइए. आपने कहा कि 36 प्लस 4 क्रेडिट फॉर फाउंडेशन, दैट इज मिनिमम, राइट?
यस, मिनिमम.
कि अगर एज अ स्टूडेंट, मैं स्टूडेंट हूँ फाउंडेशन का और मैंने 36 क्रेडिट जो कि कोर्स से आते हैं वो तो मैंडेटरी है, मुझे करना है. और 36 क्रेडिट का मतलब हो गया कि स्प्रिंग सेमेस्टर में 36 डिवाइडेड बाई 2 मुझे 18 क्रेडिट्स के कोर्स ऑफर होंगे, जिसका लिस्ट मुझे अमिताभ पांडे ने दिखाया था बोर्ड पे, है ना? तो वो 18 क्रेडिट के अलावे मैंडेटरी है कि 2 क्रेडिट मुझे इलेक्टिव से आने चाहिए, है ना? लेकिन इसका मतलब ये नहीं हुआ कि मुझे सिर्फ ये 2 क्रेडिट में करना है. अगर यूनिवर्सिटी का कोई और इलेक्टिव आ रहा है या कुछ और ऐसे ओकेजन्स आ रहे हैं जहां मुझे क्रेडिट मिल सकता है, वो मैं ले सकता हूँ. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि मुझे बस 20 क्रेडिट पे ही अपने को लॉक कर लेना है, राइट?
यस, एज संकेत सेड, आपको 4 बार ये 4 क्रेडिट्स जो इलेक्टिव्स के हैं वो लेने के मौके मिलते हैं. उसके अलावा फ्रॉम सेकेंड सेमेस्टर ऑनवर्ड्स यू विल बी ऑल्सो ऑफर्ड डिजिटल लर्निंग इलेक्टिव्स. एक होते हैं इन पर्सन जो हम यूनिवर्सिटी में इलेक्टिव्स ऑफर करते हैं. इफ़ नॉट, देर इज़ ऑल्सो एन ऑप्शन कि आप स्वयं, अगर आपने शायद सुना होगा, दोज आर ऑफर्ड बाय ऑल द IITs, इट्स अ पोर्टल, उनके फैकल्टीज़ ऑनलाइन ऑफर करते हैं. आप स्वयं से डिजिटल लर्निंग के इलेक्टिव्स भी ले सकते हैं, एंड दैट विल बी ओनली ऑफर टू यू फ्रॉम सेकेंड सेमेस्टर ऑनवर्ड्स टिल यू ग्रेजुएट. फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर में हम डिजिटल लर्निंग ऑफर नहीं करते, बट फ्रॉम योर स्प्रिंग इट इज़ पॉसिबल. थैंक यू.
थैंक यू संकेत. So, any other question for elective, on elective? Yes, I see a hand there.
Hello. So sir, तो like second semester में I think 40 something electives offer किए जाएंगे ना? तो और first semester में अभी around 22.
ये आपको किसने बता दिया? पहले तो आप नाम बताओ.
अर्नब.
अर्नब. So अर्नब, ये 14 electives का नंबर आपके पास आया कहाँ से?
22 actually.
22 in second semester?
No, first.
No, I'm talking about, you said कि second semester में 14 शायद.
46 something.
46 नहीं. So it depends. Suppose इफ़ वी गेट मोर आइडियाज़ और कुछ अगर लगता है कि और आप तब तक आप भी हमारे इतने करीब हो जाओगे कि आप भी बोलोगे कि मुझे इस पे इलेक्टिव अगर ऑफर हो तो कितना मज़ा है। तो अगर ऐसा कुछ हो, इफ़ बेस्ड ऑन योर सजेशन दिस में इंक्रीज, ऐसा कोई रूल नहीं है कि हमें 22 करना है, 46 करना है, 50 इलेक्टिव्स करना है, देयर इज नो रूल लाइक दैट। व्हाट वी सी, फॉर एग्जांपल दिस कोहॉर्ट में शायद अभी जो एडमिशन्स अभी तक हुए हैं और अभी थोड़े एक दो और एडमिशन आ रहे हैं, सो सपोज आई एम जस्ट गिविंग यू अ नंबर, सपोज देयर आर 500 स्टूडेंट्स, सो व्हाट वी सी कि हर इलेक्टिव में अगर 25 स्टूडेंट्स हैं तो कितने इलेक्टिव ऑफर होने चाहिए अर्नब?
अराउंड लाइक बहुत
नाइस वन। सो 50 डिवाइडेड बाय 25 कितने हो गए? 20। तो इसलिए हमने 20 से ज़्यादा किए हैं कि किसी में आपको और ऑप्शन मिले। 22, सो मे बी इन सम इलेक्टिव देयर बी 20 स्टूडेंट्स, किसी में हो सकता है ज़्यादा हो। तो इसका ख्याल रखते हैं कि टीचर स्टूडेंट रेशियो 25 से ज़्यादा ना हो।
ओके, सो लाइक ऐसा कोई फिक्सेशन नहीं कि लाइक इतने ही होंगे, लाइक इट्स फ्लेक्सिबल।
It's flexible and it is also, we are all here for our students. So next semester when we will know each other well, आप अगर बोलोगे कि हमें वो वाला इलेक्टिव और भी करने का मन है तो विल बी, अगर वो सचमुच हमारे सिस्टम के तहत सही जा रहा हो तो वी विल डेफिनेटली ट्राई टू ऑफर दैट इलेक्टिव टू।
ओके, थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू अर्नब। एनी अदर क्वेश्चन? यस।
यूनिवर्सल डिज़ाइन के बारे में जानना है।
किसके?
यूनिवर्सल डिज़ाइन।
Are we offering any elective? So who's the teacher?
It was written in the table.
Huh?
Dhanvi Jagani.
So Dhanvi, why don't you talk? So you're there only. Take the mic and talk about it.
Hello. So universal design में एक example देके आपको
Be little
explain
louder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Am I audible now?
Yes.
So जैसे stairs के बाजू में ramp होता है तो उसका use कितने सारे टाइप्स पे हो सकता है। सो एक डिज़ाइन जो यूनिवर्सली सभी लोग यूज़ कर सके, ऐसा नहीं कि कुछ मैंने एक डिज़ाइन किया तो वो पर्टिकुलर एक ही लोग के लिए, सारे एज ग्रुप के लोग, सारे टाइप्स के लोग, या फिर एवरीवन कैन यूज़ दैट डिज़ाइन और सभी के हेल्प में आ सके वो डिज़ाइन, दैट इज़ कॉल्ड यूनिवर्सल डिज़ाइन। सो उसके बारे में और कैसे हम यूनिवर्सली थिंक कर सकते हैं उसके बारे में ये पूरा कोर्स होगा about the select.
Sir, electives and clubs अलग-अलग हैं या सेम रहेंगे सेमेस्टर वाइज?
Electives are different from clubs. Clubs ऐसा है जहाँ पे आपको उसका क्रेडिट नहीं मिल रहा है। Electives are academic offerings जहाँ पे उसके आपको क्रेडिट भी मिलेंगे।
Okay, thank you.
And yes, I see one more hand. पहले अपना नाम बताना। Alia, yes, you are.
Hello, I am Alia. I just wanted to know by the end of the 4 years, how many credits can we collect, and electives और उसके अलावा are there any other ways we can collect credits?
Electives or core courses, core credits. So now do this mathematics for me, Alia. Every semester, a student has to get 20 credits, okay? In foundation, 18 from core courses and 2 from elective. Foundation has 2 semesters, 1 year का, तो कितने हो गए? Tell me the number. 18 plus 2, 20 into 2, that is 2 semester, तो कितने हो गए? 40. So 40 is the minimum requirement in foundation. I'm saying minimum. उससे ज़्यादा credit आप ले सकते हो elective और लेके. But it is, the minimum course requirement is of 40 credits. When you go to second year and choose your major, suppose you are taking communication design as your major, तो वहाँ पे भी 20 credit ही आपको लेना है. 16 comes from the major courses and 4 from elective or minor. तो minor शुरू होता है second year से. माइनर, आपने सुना होगा मेजर कोर्स, माइनर, मेजर एंड माइनर एट अनंत. तो माइनर, ईदर यू टेक इलेक्टिव और माइनर टू गेट योर 4 credits अपार्ट फ्रॉम योर 14. तो अब सेकेंड ईयर में कितने हो गए? अगेन 40 + 40. सेकेंड ईयर में 80 credits उधर भी हो गए. सॉरी, 20 + 20, 40. तो नाउ कैलकुलेट फॉर 4 years.
160.
Exactly. Any other question? Yes, अर्नब ने फिर हाथ उठाया.
सर इलेक्टिव्स और माइनर्स एक साथ ले सकते हैं क्या?
इलेक्टिव्स और माइनर्स, ये क्वेश्चन अच्छा है. किसी ने बोला नहीं, लेकिन मैं इसे ऐसे समझाता हूँ कि माइनर्स के अलावे बहुत सारे इलेक्टिव्स ऐसे चलते हैं जो आप ले सकते हैं. माइनर्स तो आपका ऐसे ये क्वेश्चन अभी के क्राउड के लिए उतना इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है. ये माइनर आपको लेना है 1 साल बाद, व्हेन यू विल रीच इन सेकेंड ईयर. तो ये क्वेश्चन ज़्यादा रेलेवेंट होगा जब आप सेकेंड ईयर में पहुंचेंगे तब के लिए. लेकिन हाँ, बहुत सारे इलेक्टिव्स ऐसे हैं जो बीच बीच में यूनिवर्सिटी वाइड इलेक्टिव्स हैं जो आप माइनर के अलावे भी ले पाएंगे.
ओके, थैंक यू सर.
सर मिनिमम
नेम फर्स्ट.
रिद्धि महाजन.
रिद्धि.
यस. सो मिनिमम क्रेडिट्स तो 40 है फॉर फाउंडेशन ईयर. व्हाट इज द मैक्सिमम लिमिट फॉर द क्रेडिट?
नहीं, सो देयर एक्चुअली ये क्वेश्चन का कोई रिद्धि बहुत मतलब नहीं है. क्योंकि मैक्सिमम आपके पास उतना टाइम, फाउंडेशन में ना आपसे हम लोग बहुत मेहनत कराने वाले हैं.
I totally understand.
आप अपने 18 क्रेडिट में ही इतने पक जाओगे कि आपको बाकी एक फिल्म देखा था प्रहार. आपने फिल्म किसने देखा है? नाना पाटेकर की फिल्म प्रहार है, नाना पाटेकर. तो उसमें कमांडो ट्रेनिंग में तो इतने थक जाते हैं सब कि एक कमांडो के नाक पे मक्खी लगी हुई है और वो उठाने पर बोल रहा है, वो दूसरे को बोल रहा है कि मेरी नाक की मक्खी उड़ा दो. तो हम तो ऐसा करने वाले हैं भाई. तो आप जो मैक्सिमम का ख्वाब देख रहे हो ना कि आप
द क्वेश्चन अंडरलाइंग दिस क्वेश्चन इज कि इलेक्टिव्स और जो SGPA एंड CGPA है आर दे लाइक डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड कि अगर जितने ज़्यादा क्रेडिट्स एंड जितने ज़्यादा पॉइंट्स.
नहीं, CGPA तो वो ग्रेड है ना आपका. इलेक्टिव में आपको A+ मिल रहा है और वो तो माइनर जितने आपको चाहिए उसके लिए मिलते हैं, उससे ज़्यादा के लिए नहीं.
ओके, थैंक यू.
थैंक यू रिद्धि. डन. Any other question on elective? Anyway, as Sanket, so don't miss these dates. Sanket has just announced that we are going to share this deck as well as all the details about elective tomorrow. Tomorrow you will get all the information regarding the elective courses. What is the next date? 7th. Time? 6 p.m. the Academia portal will open for you to select. तो एकदम जम के बैठ जाना है लेके और वहाँ पे जो आपको चाहिए उसको उस पे सेलेक्ट कर लेना है उसको. It's as easy as this. तो आपको कर लेना है. ऑल्दो आपके के पास 6 से 2 दिन का समय मिलेगा. संकेत, एक क्वेश्चन मेरे तरफ से, इधर आ जाओ. ऐसा बहुत सारा जो तुम्हारे पास ऐसे चैलेंजेस आते होंगे कि उन्होंने वो आपने तो 6 बजे भेज भी दिया, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स ने ले भी दिया, लेकिन 2-4 लोग फिर बाद में तुम्हारे पास आए, वो और किस किस तरह का प्रॉब्लम लेके आते हैं कि क्या हुआ उनके साथ और वो क्यों नहीं कर पाए?
यस, तो हम क्योंकि लार्ज नंबर टारगेट, यस, क्योंकि हम लार्ज नंबर केटर कर रहे हैं, तो बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स ऐसे आएंगे कि सर पोर्टल मेरे से खुल नहीं रहा था, या फिर मैं वो सिलेक्ट करने जा रहा था पर वो सिलेक्ट हो नहीं आ रहा था, इंटरनेट कम था. तो इस हिसाब से पर हम जो आईटी टीम के साथ कोऑर्डिनेट करते, आई डोंट थिंक हमारा पोर्टल सफिशिएंट है प्रॉपर. तो कुछ सब स्टूडेंट्स को सिलेक्ट करने में कोई डिफ़िकल्टीज होनी नहीं चाहिए. और हमने ऑलरेडी ये चीज़ पहले से प्लान की हुई है. इलेक्टिव्स जैसे हमने बताया 7 तारीख को एग्जैक्ट 6 बजे वो ओपन हो जाएगा।
और इसके साथ मैं ऐड करूंगा स्टूडेंट के रिप्रेजेंटेटिव के नाते कि दो क्वेश्चन, एक तो क्वेश्चन पूछूंगा कि मान लो कि सचमुच किसी का जेन्युइन प्रॉब्लम है, सचमुच ऐसा हो गया, उस समय कुछ उसका डिवाइस काम नहीं किया, बट जिस एरिया में है वो उसका इंटरनेट नहीं हो, तो वो क्या करे स्टूडेंट?
यस, मान लो कि आप में से किसी का हो सकता है कि जेन्युइन कोई प्रॉब्लम है, तो वी इंसिस्ट कि आप कुछ प्रूफ के साथ आए। कि आप अगर बोल रहे हो कि 6 o'clock हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं इलेक्टिव, राइट, 6:01 पे अगर आप वो इलेक्टिव ऑप्ट नहीं कर सकते हो तो हम सबके डिवाइस में हम स्क्रीनशॉट ले सकते। वो जेन्युइन स्क्रीनशॉट के साथ आप हमको फाउंडेशन टीम को आप अप्रोच करें, हम आगे ट्राई करेंगे हमको किस तरीके से उसको सॉल्व कर सकते हैं।
बट दैट डजंट इंश्योर कि उनको वो जो बोल रहे हैं वो इलेक्टिव मिल जाएगा, बिकॉज एक कैप है ना, आपको ये समझना होगा कि एक कैप है, वो अगर फुल हो गया तो आपके लिए भी अच्छा नहीं है। आप वो वैसे क्लास में मज़ा ही नहीं आएगा जिसमें एक साथ 26-27 लोग, मतलब 25 से ज़्यादा लोग बैठे हैं। तो इट्स ऑलवेज बेटर टू हैव one-to-one डिस्कशन विद योर टीचर। तो आप, मेरा सजेशन ये है कि आप हमेशा कुछ ऑप्शंस रखो, बिकॉज दिस इज नॉट द ओनली टाइम दीज इलेक्टिव्स आर गोइंग टू बी ऑफर्ड। नेक्स्ट सेमेस्टर भी होने वाला है कुछ इसी तरह का, है ना? अभी कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं। एक ही चीज़ मैं प्रोफेसर प्रयास अभिनव का मैं फ़ैन हूँ और उनके बारे में बताना चाहता हूँ कि ये पहले हम लोगों ने शुरू किया था कि एक क्लब से बनाते, एआई क्लब बनाते हैं, लेकिन मुझे लगा कि एआई क्लब में थोड़ा इनफॉर्मल हो जाएगा, तो ये पहली बार है। एंड दिस इज़, आई थिंक, फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम एनी इंडियन डिज़ाइन यूनिवर्सिटी इज़ इंट्रोड्यूसिंग अ कोर्स लाइक एआई से रिलेटेड अ क्लब। तो ये क्लब नहीं, अब नाम चेंज किया है। एंड दिस इज़ द ओनली इलेक्टिव बिकॉज यू विल बी ऑल्सो you are going to buy something to for this elective. So this is the only course where you will have to buy something. मतलब ये आपको वो क्या खरीदना है सर? एक बार उनको, प्रयास सर को माइक दे दीजिए कि
So there is a website called OpenRouter which allows you to use any AI model in the world. It's a credit-based system. So you have to pay some money towards OpenRouter credits so that the OpenRouter models I'm using in my tools, which you're going to be using, that's going to be against the credits you buy.
So what is the approximate amount which they need to, वो जो buy कर रहे हैं उनको कितना लगभग क्या होगा?
So we have budgeted 5,000 rupees across 6 months. So which is quite a low cost. So just for comparison, ChatGPT Pro is $20, 2,000 rupees a month. This is 5,000 rupees for 6 months.
Okay, thank you, sir. So we are so fortunate that somebody like Professor Prayas Abhinav is teaching in foundation studies. We are so proud of him. इनको AI के फील्ड में अगर इंडिया में कुछ लोगों ने ज़बरदस्त काम किया है उसमें से एक है प्रोफेसर प्रयास अभिनव और हमारे बीच हैं। और आप सबको we as foundation faculty, we are all very proud. तो आपको ऐसे ऐसे लोगों से सीखने के लिए मिल रहा है, प्रोफेसर जूही हजेला, प्रोफेसर अनंत चौबे और बाकी सब लोग से, कि वो शायद पहली बार ऐसा हो रहा है। एंड वन थिंग, अभी मैं ज़्यादा समय नहीं लूँगा, एक बात और बताता हूँ कि इस बार ना हमने बहुत प्लान करके ये सब इलेक्टिव्स आपके लिए ऑफर किए। इलेक्टिव्स आर नॉट जस्ट कि अच्छा कुछ करना है तो इसलिए कुछ भी दे दो। फॉर एग्जाम्पल ऑल द इलेक्टिव्स इन ड्राइंग, ऐसे तो ये कोर कोर्सेज भी हैं जिसमें आप विजुअलाइजेशन एंड रिप्रेजेंटेशन में आप कुछ सीखोगे, लेकिन दोज हु वांट टू लर्न मोर, सो देयर इज एन अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर यू टू लर्न मोर टेकिंग दीज इलेक्टिव्स। और हम चाहते हैं कि हमारा जो फाउंडेशन हो ना, हमारा गोल है एंड और हम सब का एक ड्रीम है, हम सारे फैकल्टी मेंबर्स का ये ड्रीम है, एंड वो ड्रीम आप लोग ही सच्चाई में बदल सकते हो। वी रियली वांट टू गिव यू द बेस्ट environment of learning in India. Best, और ये कोई झूठ में कोई ये कोई commercial ये नहीं है जिसमें मैं बोल रहा हूँ. We really want to provide the best learning environment to all of you. लेकिन आप लोगों का अगर आप 2 कदम साथ में चलोगे तो we are ready to take 20 steps with you. तो वो ज़रूरी है कि आप अपने तरफ से प्रोएक्टिव होइए. हम तो आपके साथ फुल टाइम हैं आपके साथ. तो एनीथिंग एल्स ऑन इलेक्टिव? यस. This, although the session is for students, but since a parent has.
नमस्ते सर.
जी नमस्ते.
नीलेश शाह हूँ मैं.
Sorry sir.
My name is नीलेश. नीलेश. या सर मैं ये पूछ रहा हूँ कि AI का जो इम्पैक्ट है और इन्फ्लुएंस है उसको देखते हुए उसको इलेक्टिव नहीं रख के उसको एक सब्जेक्ट की तरह नहीं रखना चाहिए जिससे काफ़ी स्टूडेंट्स उसको सीख सकें. और दूसरा एक क्वेश्चन है सर कि एक ही इलेक्टिव लिया जा सकता है या अगर जगह हो तो ज़्यादा इलेक्टिव भी लिया जा सकता है?
उनको 4 साल में कई ऐसे अवसर मिलेंगे.
ऐसा थोड़ी है कि एक सेमेस्टर में.
ओके सर. 2 क्रेडिट के लिए.
थैंक यू सर.
जी. और आपका सजेशन हम लोग ज़रूर इस पर बात करेंगे, चर्चा करेंगे. जो आपने सजेशन दिया, पहला सजेशन था, दूसरा क्वेश्चन था, तो विल डेफिनेटली डिस्कस ऑन योर सजेशन. और ऐसा नहीं है कि हम इस पर काम नहीं कर रहे. ऐसे मेजर कोर्सेज ऐसे बहुत सारे हैं जिसमें हम सीधे दिस इज़ फाउंडेशन ईयर सर, जहाँ पे इन्हें स्किल सीखना है. तो और हम फाउंडेशन से ये दिस इज़ दी, जैसा मैंने कहा, ये फर्स्ट टाइम है जब हम AI इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं. और बाकी जब मेजर में बच्चे जाते हैं तो वो AI से तो खेलते हैं. तो ऐसे कोर्सेज हैं बहुत सारे. यस. Yes, please.
So, as far as what I can say, we have to go from strength to strength. तो पहले एक बार कुछ करके demonstrate किया, then we can plan on a bigger. We can't just directly start something because we want to see how much students participate, how much do they invest in it, how much time, energy, whatever. So it happens slowly.
Thank you, Prayas. Thank you. तो अभी लगता है कि हाँ तीनों का फोटो. So why, who will tell? This is a very simple question. Why I asked Roshni to come? इधर आ जाओ इधर. हाँ? Primary colors are here. So yes, we should have a photograph. Who's taking? Swati is taking a photograph. She is primary, secondary and tertiary. तीनों पहन के. अब ज़्यादा नहीं, समय जा रहा है बच्चों का, जल्दी कर देंगे. अच्छा आगे आ जाओ. Thank you. So now there are some announcements for the ये सब चीज़ देखना है क्या? क्लास कंडक्ट और रूल्स और रेगुलेशंस ऐसा कुछ? डू यू वांट अ सेशन ऑन दिस क्लास कंडक्ट? हाँ, शॉर्ट में ना. So short में मैं नहीं बोलूँगा. I'll request my TAs and all the helpers to pass on the mic to students. I'm going to ask some questions to you. आप सिर्फ आंसर देना and somebody should write. Maybe Shilang, if you can help, if you can open a screen here and or maybe Roshni can assist you or something. ये फटाफट लिख देते हैं कि क्लास कंडक्ट मतलब क्या. I'm throwing this question to you. अगर आप टीचर हैं तो आप क्या एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं अपने स्टूडेंट से? So imagine कि हम सब अभी स्टूडेंट हैं जो ऊपर बैठे हैं और आप सब टीचर हैं, तो आपका मिनिमम एक्सपेक्टेशन स्टूडेंट से क्या है? एक एक करके हमें बता दीजिए. वही हमारा क्लास कंडक्ट हो जाएगा. बताइए.
रिस्पॉन्सिव. मतलब it's always boring to teach a class which is sleeping. You always want them to answer and talk to you or share their feedbacks accordingly. Interactive.
Students to interact and be more responsive. Excellent. So one class conduct तो आ गया पहले ही से, मुझे बोलने की जरूरत नहीं. और yes, what you as a teacher would expect from your students? Yes or no?
सर क्लास में ऐसा नीश एनवायरनमेंट नहीं बनना चाहिए, जैसे लाइक एक ही बंदा है और वही सारे क्वेश्चंस पूछ रहा है, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. अरे मैंने एक्चुअली कर दिया प्रैक्टिकली. Everyone should ask questions. Everyone should have the curiosity. चाहिए तो मेरे से इंस्पिरेशन ले लो, लेकिन करो, क्वेश्चंस पूछो.
अच्छा होता है, मुझे आदत है. तो क्यूरियस होने के लिए what Rutvi suggested when she was offering her elective, कि अगर आप थोड़ा पढ़ोगे ना तो क्यूरियोसिटी अपने आती है. अभी लालन और हम बात कर रहे थे लंच में जस्ट कि ही इज टेकिंग अ कोर्स, वो थर्ड ईयर कलर कम्युनिकेशन डिज़ाइन के लिए ही इज कंडक्टिंग दिस कोर्स कॉल्ड कलर एंड कॉम्पोजिशन. एंड ये तो अभी तो इनको पढ़ने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, इतने साल हो गए पढ़ाते हुए, फिर भी वो तो रात में इनको नींद क्यों नहीं आई थी कल, क्योंकि वो पढ़ाई कर रहे थे कि बच्चों को क्या पढ़ाना है, और उनने बहुत सारी ऐसी बातें जानी जो इनको पहले नहीं पता थी. तो वो क्यूरियोसिटी तभी आएगी जब हम खुद सेल्फ रीडिंग करेंगे. सो एज अ टीचर क्लास कंडक्ट का एक रूल ये भी है कि वॉट एवर कोर्स इज हैपनिंग यू शुड बी प्रिपेयर्ड. आप उसके बारे में थोड़ा पढ़ो कि अच्छा ये है तो मैं भी थोड़ा अपनी जानकारी बढ़ाऊं. एंड फॉर दैट यू हैव लर्निंग कॉमन्स, यू हैव इंटरनेट. आपके पास बहुत सारे तरीके हैं जिसमें आप अपनी क्यूरियोसिटी को और ज़्यादा बढ़ा भी सकते हो, और कुछ के आंसर्स तो आप उधर ही भी जान सकते हो, और कभी कभी तो आप टीचर्स को भी चैलेंज कर सकते हो. और मुझे तो बहुत पसंद है कि अगर मेरे बच्चे मुझे चैलेंज करें. यस, सो क्यूरियोसिटी सेकेंड है. और क्या चाहिए क्लास कंडक्ट में? यस,
बीइंग पंक्चुअल एंड सबमिटिंग असाइनमेंट्स ऑन टाइम.
क्या बात है. पहले सबको अपना नाम बताओ.
आई एम नताशा सोनी.
Natasha is from Hyderabad, and she says कि punctuality. तो punctuality एक ऐसा चीज़ है, punctuality को क्या थोड़ा डिफाइन कर दें अनंत के कंटेक्स्ट में. punctuality मतलब क्या? what are the timings? Timings. नताशा नहीं, किसी और से पूछ रहा हूँ. What are the timings? When you are expected to be present in the class, what is the time in the morning? Sorry? 9 o'clock, 9 a.m., 9:30, what? Huh? So you are setting your own conduct. I am not saying this, and it is good. That's yes. So the class starts at 9:30. You are expected to be present in the class. First, you said 15 minutes early. खैर, anyway, before time. आपको 9:30 बजे तक क्लास में रहना चाहिए कि जब फैकल्टी आपके पास हो तो फिर आप आना जाना नहीं करें. तो our expectation, and as I told you earlier, अगर आप फैकल्टी हैं तो आपका एक्सपेक्टेशन अपने स्टूडेंट से यही रहेगा कि जब आप क्लास शुरू करें, सेशन शुरू करें, तो सभी बच्चे. यस, सो नताशा, one was punctuality, second one was
otherwise submitting assignments on time.
Submitting assignment on time. This is, you said it. वो भी, that is also very very important, that we all have this habit, even me. Can वो दिखाओगे एक बार इकरम? is this connected to net also? तो तुम खोलो कैल्विन एंड होब्स लास्ट मिनट पैनिक करके टाइप करो गूगल सर्च में. Calvin and Hobbes last minute panic. Image search में जाना. So we all have this, you can relate to this what we are going to see. In fact, I have this habit, लेकिन उससे बचना है. Well, कोई भी एक खोल लो. Yeah. So here it goes. Do you have an idea for your story yet? No, I'm waiting for inspiration. You can't just turn on a creativity like a faucet. You have to be in right mood. What mood is that? The last minute panic. तो अगर असाइनमेंट है मंडे मॉर्निंग को सबमिट करने का तो हम काम शुरू ही करते हैं संडे 12 बजे रात में. तो वो पैनिक, वो राइट मूड क्या हम थोड़ा पहले नहीं ला सकते? तो वो राइट मूड हमें पहले लाना है. तो वो होगा. वी ऑल सफ़र विद दिस. लेकिन अगर इस पे काबू पा लिए ना तो दैट विल बी रियली रियली गुड. तो वो वही, थैंक यू नताशा फॉर शेयरिंग दिस, कि हमें असाइनमेंट सबमिट करने समय पे, और एज अ एकेडमिक एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर मुझे ये कहना पड़ रहा है कि आई एम वेरी स्ट्रिक्ट ऑन पंक्चुअलिटी एज वेल एज deadlines and submission. So if you are not submitting on time, that means you are losing on your marks. और उसमें कोई मेरे तरफ से ढिलाई नहीं होने वाली है. We have discussed, and if unless there is a genuine reason, वो जैसा गौरी ने बताया गाय ने उसका आर्टवर्क खा लिया, तो वो नहीं चलने वाला है. तो and try to finish everything during the class itself. हम क्लास में इतना समय देते हैं कि अगर आप चाहें तो बहुत सारे काम आप क्लास में ख़त्म कर सकते हैं. Yes, रिद्धि. Are you रिद्धि?
सोहा.
जोहा. Yes, जोहा.
एस.
सोहा.
हाँ.
सोहा.
अगर कहीं पे अटक जाए तो टीचर से हेल्प मांगने के लिए, क्योंकि अगर पूछने से डरेंगे तो अटके ही रहेंगे.
क्या बात है. कभी भी पूछने से डरो नहीं. पूछने से डरो नहीं. एक्सेलेंट. और सभी टीचर्स ने क्लैप किया. इसका मतलब वी आर विद यू कि हम, आप 10 बार पूछो, हम बताने वाले हैं. यस, नेम फर्स्ट.
Kalyani, my name is Kalyani.
Kalyani.
Yes, sir.
Kalyani, yes, Kalyani.
Sir, so you said that we have the liberty to, sometimes challenge our professors as well, but we should always know what the limit is, and I think mutual respect is what I'm trying to say. Ki there should be a mutual respect between the classmates and the professors as well.
Yes, Kalyani, you are right, but I told this in a different context. Yes, you're right, but suppose, and what I'm saying, that I am not claiming that I know everything of the world. दुनिया में ऐसा कोई भी नहीं है वो जो सभी कुछ जानता है, और आज की एज में तो ये ऐसा है ही नहीं. ऐसे बहुत सारे मौके हैं जब मैंने स्टूडेंट से सीखा है और मुझे इस बात का कहीं से शर्म नहीं. तो मैं बस इतना ही कह रहा हूँ कि अगर स्टूडेंट मुझे कुछ आके नई चीज़ सिखाता है तो मुझे इसमें कोई शर्म की बात नहीं है. और एज अ टीचर मैं उल्टा खुश होता हूँ कि मेरा स्टूडेंट मेरे से ज़्यादा जानता है किसी खास चीज़ में. हर चीज़ में नहीं, लेकिन किसी खास चीज़ में. So that's what I wanted to say. No, of course, because what teachers they bring to class, their experience, technology, new skills में हम मानते हैं कि बच्चे हमसे ज़्यादा तेज हैं, लेकिन वो experience में teachers उनके पास experience है. Yes, name first.
Vedika.
Om, yes. Vedika.
As a teacher, I would like my students to do what they actually like, and if they're doing it, they should be doing it wholeheartedly, like not बस करने के लिए करना है.
Excellent, Vedika. Vedika says that as a teacher, मतलब this is the class conduct she wants to set, that जो बच्चों को दिल से करने का मन है उन्हें करने की आज़ादी मिलनी चाहिए. And this we promise you, Vedika, and not just to you, for everyone. कि बच्चों को जो आज़ादी है. अब इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि क्लास VNR का है और आपको नेटफ्लिक्स देखने की आज़ादी चाहिए, लेकिन ये ज़रूर हो सकता है कि नेटफ्लिक्स में लालोन आप बताइए, आप अलाउ करेंगे कि नहीं वैसा कोई एक सीरीज आ रहा हो या उसके पास कोई डॉक्यूमेंट्री हो जो वीएनआर से कहीं ना कहीं रिलेटेड हो, और वो बच्चा आप वेदिका आती है आपके पास कि मैं ये डॉक्यूमेंट्री देखी हूँ, इस पे हम डिस्कशन कर सकते हैं क्या, और वो अगर वो दिल से कहती है तो आई एम श्योर लालोन एंड ऑल द टीचर्स विल इनकरेज दिस। तो आपको वो करने की आज़ादी है जो आपके लर्निंग पाथ में बाधा नहीं बनता है, तो वो डेफिनेटली वो हम सब करने के लिए आपके साथ हैं। यस
Sir, my name is Om. Sir,
यस ओम,
a class should be fun to go to. Bore नहीं होना चाहिए जाने. So it should be fun. मज़ा आना चाहिए क्लास में. Every morning थोड़ा like class जाना है, मज़ा आएगा, ऐसा होना चाहिए.
सही है, नहीं नहीं, आई एग्री, एकदम सही बात है किसी को भी, एंड एज अ टीचर ऑल्सो मुझे भी यही लगता है, बोथ साइड इट वर्क्स फॉर बोथ। जैसे स्टूडेंट्स को मज़ा आता है ना कि उनको लगता है कि अरे आज क्लास में क्यों जाना, वैसे फिर वही घिसा पिटा चीज़ ऐसा हो, और कभी कभी लगता है कि अजय आज तो ये मिस नहीं कर सकता, इनका लालोन सर का तो क्लास नहीं मिस कर सकते, है ना, या कोई भी। तो मैं कह रहा हूँ कि वैसे ही लालोन सर को भी लगता है कि अरे यार मैंने तो 3 दिन से वो कहा हुआ है, उन्होंने कुछ, वो बच्चों ने कुछ पढ़ के आया ही नहीं, या जो मैंने उनको बोला है कि जाके सिटी में ये ऑब्जर्व करके आना, वो आए ही नहीं, तो उन्हें भी बोर होते हैं वो भी। तो ये दोनों तरफ से, दोनों तरफ अगर वो आप 100% देते हैं ना, तो ऐसे ही मज़ा आना ही वाला है। एंड मैं ये नहीं कह सकता कि अभी आपको मज़ा आ रहा है कि नहीं, लेकिन हमारे क्लासेस या हमारे कोई भी सेशन स्टूडेंट्स के लिए होते हैं। हमारा एक ये कोई घोषित मैसेज नहीं है कि हमने अनाउंस किया हुआ है, लेकिन हम सब सारे फैकल्टीज़ के लिए हमारा जो मोटो है वो है स्टूडेंट फर्स्ट। हम स्टूडेंट के हितों को ध्यान में रख के ही काम करते हैं। सो स्टूडेंट्स आर ऑलवेज फर्स्ट इन वॉट एवर ऑल आर एक्शंस एंड थॉट्स।
हेलो सर।
लालन घड़ी दिखा रहे हैं मुझे, समय हो चुका है, तो यस, लास्ट क्वेश्चन।
हाँ सर,
नॉट क्वेश्चन, सजेशन फॉर द क्लास कंडक्ट।
माई सेल्फ दिया।
Where are you? Diya, Ria, where?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So my thing is that class should be really intellectual, and I don't agree with Kalyani. Yeah, the mutual respect is right, but if I treat you as a friend and you treat us as a friend, I'll be much more comfortable to share my problems and get a solution. Because yeah, we talk comfortably with friends, but teachers के साथ इतना comfortable नहीं हो सकते, as in from school. So yeah, I don't agree with Kalyani on that
बढ़िया,
point.
वो भी अच्छा है ना कि you
yeah,
don't need to agree with everyone. तो हम
Yeah.
सबके अपने अपने different opinions हो सकते हैं, और हम एक दूसरे से सबसे सीख सकते हैं।
Yeah. And
एक
also-
चीज बताना चाह रहा हूँ कि लालन मुझे 3 बार वॉच दिखा चुके हैं, because there are things which needs to be done soon after this. तो yes, thank you. Diya, Riya, what's your name?
Diya.
Diya, thank you Diya. अब माइक दे दो लब्धी को। सॉरी, कुछ आप बोल रहे थे क्या? नहीं। What I wanted to tell all of you, एक चीज़ बचा हुआ था। तो क्लास कंडक्ट मोर और लेस हो गया, लेकिन ये भी नहीं है कि आज जो कह दिया बस वही है, यही मौका था, अब तो आपको बाकी के रूल्स हमसे सुनने पड़ेंगे। We will have weekly, monthly meetings in your section with your class teacher and group. So there'll be many opportunities for you to share your concern with us. तो ऐसा नहीं कि आज हो गया तो बस इसके बाद अब कभी चांस नहीं, हमेशा मौका आता रहेगा। एक चीज जो आज के लिए बची हुई थी and which is very exciting, we are just going to announce this today and then the details will come later. Vidhi, are you here? Yes. So Vidhi is going to coordinate this activity. There are many things which is happening only this time. इसके पहले कभी हुआ नहीं, हमने पहली बार इसको इंट्रोड्यूस किया है आपके लिए। उसमें से एक है Saturdays city tour. So we are arranging for a bus for you on Saturdays, which is a weekend and a holiday for you. तो कि आप उस दिन आप पहले से विधि, can you come and tell the details or you will post them the details? तो वो बताएगी कि कैसे करना है। उसके लिए we will be announcing कि अगले सैटरडे हम कहाँ बस जाने वाली है। मंडे को वो अनाउंस आपके पास आ जाएगा। थर्सडे तक आपको अपना इंटरेस्ट बताना है, और जो फर्स्ट 25 या 45 बस की कैपेसिटी पे वो बस दिन भर के लिए वहाँ ले जाएगी, क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग अहमदाबाद के नहीं हैं, और वो अहमदाबाद यही मौका है कि वो आए हैं अहमदाबाद को सैटरडेज को थोड़ा घूमें। एंड एज अ टीचर ऑल्सो वी वांट यू टू एक्सप्लोर द सिटी। तो उसकी दैट्स व्हाट विधि इज कोऑर्डिनेटिंग, दैट यू विल गेट सैटरडेज फॉर सिटी टूर एंड बस विल बी प्रोवाइडेड बाय द यूनिवर्सिटी। तो ताली बजा दो एक बार। यस। सो विद दिस हम बहुत सारे लोगों से मिले, अभी भी बहुत सारे फेसेस देखे, लेकिन इनमें से, और ये तो एक दिन का है नहीं, लेकिन अगर हम आज उनके बारे में थोड़ा और जान जाते तो बहुत अच्छा होता है ना। तो अभी तक जितने लोगों से मिले थे, और स्पेशली जो फाउंडेशन के अदर लीड्स, दे केम फॉर द फर्स्ट सेशन एंड दे वेंट, बट दोज हु आर टीचिंग इन फाउंडेशन, those who are managing the foundation, I thought it will be good if we have an introduction session of all the foundation team members. So you met Rutvi Asher. Rutvi is a trained architect. उन्होंने आर्किटेक्चर की पढ़ाई की है, और आर्किटेक्चर की पढ़ाई करने के बाद she also did her masters in education, और वो यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ पेंसिल्वानिया से। Why don't you join you two? प्लीज आप इधर आ जाइए। तो रुत्वी इज आवर डायरेक्टर फॉर आनंद स्ट्रेटेजिक डेवलपमेंट ऑफिस। तो बहुत बड़ी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी के साथ रुत्वी आज दिन भर, ये हमारे लिए सरप्राइजिंग है कि रुत्वी आज यहाँ पे फुल टाइम यहाँ पे समय निकाल पाई, अदरवाइज शी इज सो बिजी डूइंग अ लॉट ऑफ, मैं उसको एक्टिविटी नहीं कहूँगा, प्लानिंग एंड एग्जीक्यूशन ऑफ लॉट ऑफ सीरियस थिंग्स फॉर द यूनिवर्सिटी। शी इज़ अ ट्रेन्ड आर्किटेक्ट. शी इज़ ऑल्सो डन हर masters in education from University of Pennsylvania, and then apart from this, one interest and hobby नहीं कहूँगा, लेकिन interest जो reading था, which is there with her, and she also in her pastime, if she is not doing anything else, she tries learning piano. तो ये थी हमारे पास रुत्वी अशर, and she will be introducing. Yes, Rutvi, if you.
थैंक यू, ये काफ़ी ज़्यादा हो गया. आई एम गोइंग टू इंट्रोड्यूस प्रोफेसर अभिजीत पॉल, सॉरी लैलॉन. लैलॉन, कम. Abhijit Paul is his, I found out very late, but this is Lalon. वो यूकेलेले बजाते हैं, आप देख चुके हो. He sings, he's an artist, a sculptor, a design educator. वो टीवी पे भी आते हैं, so you can go on YouTube and look him up. Lalon has been a TV personality. And और क्या बताया आपके बारे में? हाँ, आज सफ़ेद बाल है. Other days, you know, he might have purple hair or blue hair or pink hair, thank you. Green also, I mean really all the colors. That's why he teaches color, okay?
No hair भी हो सकता है.
No hair भी हो सकता है, that's true. That's true. Okay, Lalon.
Thank you, Rutvi. अभी मैं यहाँ पे बुला रहा हूँ. इसका जो नाम है ना, एक तो प्रोनाउंस करना बहुत मुश्किल है. इसका नाम है क्वीज़ा. KW होगा कि KV होगा पता नहीं. और मुझे उड़ती उड़ती खबर आई है कि क्वीज़ा जो है पहले इसी कॉलेज में पढ़ाई किया है आर्किटेक्चर, और कुछ तो किया होगा, क्लास व्लास नहीं गया होगा. हाँ, इसलिए टीचर ने काफ़ी डांटा वाटा होगा. उसका बदला लेने के लिए उसने क्या की, वो US गई, वहाँ पे लैंडस्केप आर्किटेक्चर की, और फिर वापस आके बदला लेने के लिए अभी वो जो है यहाँ पे फैकल्टी है फाउंडेशन में. I'm just joking. Actually, one of the sweetest colleague, Quiza, is KW or KV? KV. KV.
अच्छा, इन्होंने जो कुछ भी कहा सब सच नहीं कहा है. Okay, I want to introduce somebody. She is an architect, historian, amazing storyteller. मतलब जब वो कहानियाँ बताना शुरू करती है तब इतनी हिस्ट्री में चली जाती है, शायद टाइम मशीन भी भूल जाए कि मैंने कहाँ से शुरू किया था. सो अच्छा, हिस्ट्री तो करती है, साथ में शी ऑल्सो डॉक्यूमेंट थिंग्स. लाइक हमें नोट्स नहीं तो हम क्या करते हैं, फ़ोन में लेंगे, मे बी डायरी में कुछ बुलेट पॉइंट्स में लिखेंगे, बट नो, फॉर she documents or sketches conversation in her legendary black book. Now that black book has witnessed meetings, debates, doodles, ideas. और मुझे लगता है अब तो वो अनंत का अनऑफिशियल आर्काइवल डॉक्यूमेंट बन चुका है. सो क्यूरियोसिटी की हम बात कर रहे थे. लाइक वी ऑल नीड टू बी क्यूरियस. और कोई एक इंसान who after knowing so many things, but she is curious. She always has question and she's always smiling. So, Arnav, I think, conversations karni ho na, you meet Forum. She's going to be your best friend. So, please give up for Forum. Forum, that. Yes.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Quiza, for this delightful introduction. फोरम जो लोग गुजराती नहीं है, ये फॉर्म भरने वाला फोरम नहीं है. ओके गुजराती में इसका अर्थ है खुशबू, फ्रेग्रेंस. ओके, सो आई एम गोइंग टू टेक दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी टू इंट्रोड्यूस माय वंडरफुल फ्रेंड एंड कलीग हिमाली गौर. प्लीज वेलकम हर. शी इज वेरी काइंड, सपोर्टिव एंड एम्पैथेटिक person. She's a wonderful mentor. I have seen students, not just from foundation, but also from other senior years, faculties and staff coming to her to seek her guidance. When I joined Anant back in October 23, I used to, be confused between being realistic versus being idealistic. And she would be the person to bring me back out of that legendary black diary like, hello, you need to set expectations for first year students, not for you. So keep that in mind. She has practically seen the institute grow as she has been here more than 10 years. And she enjoys black coffee. So if any of you want to chat with her, here is a small tip. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Forum. It's very kind words and it's so emotional also. It's because of our friendship. Okay, so I introduce my next colleague, who has very beautiful hair, Professor Krishna Mashruwala, and it is her strong identity. Apart from that, she is very, very nice mentor, helpful mentor, and it's very coincident we both graduated from same school, same undergrad school, and officially she is my senior, not here, in my undergrad school. She is trained classical singer. She sings beautifully, and so I hope you will get chance to hear her beautiful and nice voice. Apart from that, she claims that she makes a nice and mouth-watering dessert. Yet, yes, coincidentally, yet we have not chance to taste it. So please ask her to make it for you guys. Welcome, Krishna. Over to you.
Thank you. I would like to welcome Devanshu sir. Oh my God, who does not know him? Yes, I have got this opportunity to introduce Devanshu sir, though my words will not be enough to explain that how Devanshu sir is. I would like to welcome the senior most faculty member in our department, but youngest by heart. It's truly a delight to discuss with him. It's truly a delight to interact with him. You'll enjoy having sessions with him, and he's always very calm and kind. And definitely, you'll have wonderful time with him. So over to you, Devanshu sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Krishna, for these lovely words. For me, it was almost like Krishna Bhagwan telling me the story. So I believe you. But anyway, the next faculty that I'm going to introduce is Swati. And we have been long associated with Swati. So apart from that, she is, I think, we know each other for about, what, 2 decades or 20 years, about 50, 20 years. So yeah, she is good mentor, she is good teacher. But after that, you know, that is within the campus that you are talking is like teacher and mentor. But as far as the campus is concerned, she is very easy to access. And she has the ability to gel well with the young crowd. So if you students, you know, if they have any problem beyond the academics, so she is the easiest person to get hold of. That is one thing. Outside the campus, that is where the true, real Swati lies, because she loves cooking. And I think she's also participated in some Master India or the Master Chef, yeah, Master Chef. So it was only into excitement. So she's participating that. She loves painting. She loves to, you know, work with colors. And she also likes his driving. So she's also participated in some woman car rally. So the real Swati is outside the campus. So if you are lucky ones, probably you'll see one of her those faces. But anyway, good luck to you. Good knowing you.
नमस्कार और सबका बहुत बहुत दिल से स्वागत. वेलकम टू आवर फैमिली, अनंत फैमिली. सो आई एम स्वाति. यस, मुझको रियल जानने के लिए ऑफ कोर्स जैसे सर ने कहा थोड़ा बाहर मिलना पड़ेगा मेरे से. फैकल्टी जिनको मैं इंट्रोड्यूस कर रही हूँ इज अ वेरी वंडरफुल फ्रेंड, न्यू टू अनंत फैमिली, and looks are deceptive is correctly meant for him. Don't go on his kadak looks. He has a very, very strong and kadak sense of humor. I enjoy his PJs. Tenzing, Professor Tenzing, amazing human being, and he brings a very... So when we are talking about work, he brings very sensible things on the table, but when we are talking about fun, he's like work hard and party harder. Professor Tenzing for you.
Thank you, Swati. For me, it's a pleasure to introduce Professor Sanjay sir. He holds a master's in fine arts from MSU Baroda, and he's been working for the past 25 years now. He is an artist, and a lot of his work you can see it in Baroda. People who are from Baroda, if you have been to the airport road, there's a huge installation of an aircraft that is built there. That's Sanjay sir's work. Other than that, you will also bump into him every Wednesday morning at AB2 building. He conducts a workshop, a drawing workshop there. So people who like to draw should definitely meet him, and people who don't like to draw should also definitely meet him. Yeah.
वेलकम इन अनंत माय स्टूडेंट्स. मुझे लगता है कि हम लोग बहुत एक्साइटेड है आपको पढ़ाने के लिए, और मुझे लग रहा है कि आप लोग को भी पढ़ने के लिए बहुत एक्साइटेड हो आप लोग. मैं एक फैकल्टी को इंट्रोडक्ट करने वाला हूँ, लेकिन उसका इंट्रोडक्शन पहले से हो चुका है. वो बहुत अच्छा गाना गाते हैं, मिस्टर प्रोफेसर रईस सर जी. पहले इनका मैं अचीवमेंट बता देता हूँ. इनको नेशनल अवार्ड से सम्मानित किया गया है, और प्लस इन्होंने बजरंगी भाईजान में एज ए एक्टर काम किया है, और ये एक थिएटर एक्टर है. इनका आवाज़ में जादू है. ये कश्मीर से बिलोंग्स करते हैं. कश्मीर की जो सुंदरता है, इसकी आवाज़ में वो सुंदरता है. तो इनके लिए
हेलो. थैंक यू संजय सर इतना बताने के लिए. और मैं एक और फैकल्टी को इंट्रोड्यूस करवाना चाहूँगा. एनिमेशन की दुनिया में उनका नाम है 25 सालों का तजुर्बा है, अच्छे आर्टिस्ट हैं, अच्छे एनिमेटर हैं। प्रोफेसर अरविंद चुड़ासमा, जिका से एनिमेशन में डिप्लोमा किया है, जिका हैदराबाद, और पेंटिंग में डिप्लोमा जो किया है CN फाइन आर्ट्स कॉलेज, और करेक्ट ना और इसके अलावा सर कमर्शियल और फिल्म्स में भी काम चुके हैं, कर चुके हैं एनिमेटर, रॉक ऑन जैसे फिल्म, चॉकलेट सिटी, और सबसे बड़ी बात तारे ज़मीन पर इनका काम एज एन एनिमेटर रहा है, बहुत नाम है इनका। और इसके अलावा द लास्ट विश इनका फिल्म है 2D एनिमेशन में, और कलाकार इनकी डॉक्यूमेंट्री है ना? ठीक, थैंक यू, इतना है।
थैंक यू रविश। मैं इंट्रोड्यूस कर रहा हूँ एक ऐसे फैकल्टी को जो सदाबहार है, एवरग्रीन है। वो आपको अनंत के मेकर स्पेस में मिलेंगे और कुछ ना कुछ काम करते रहेंगे, कभी वुड पे, कभी मेटल में, या कभी ग्लास पे, और गुनगुनाते रहते हैं, ग्लास नहीं मेरा दिल है, देखो देखो टूटे ना। निसार भाई, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर निसार भाई, जिन्होंने बड़ौदा से फाइन आर्ट्स किया है MS यूनिवर्सिटी, एंड मास्टर किया है कैम्ब्रिज UK से। निसार भाई।
थैंक यू अरविंद जी। हेलो एवरीवन, मैं इंट्रोड्यूस करने जा रहा हूँ अरुंधति मित्रा को। तो गाइस, जैसे मैं पढ़ रहा था आपके जैसे, तो मुझे एक क्यूरोसिटी रहता था कि ग्लास पेंटिंग कैसे होता होगा, और जो पोट्री होती है उसके ऊपर ग्लेज कैसे होता होगा, वो मेरे लिए क्यूरियोसिटी था लर्निंग के लिए। बहुत कुछ मैंने उसके लिए स्ट्रगल भी किया, और आज आप मिलने जा रहे हैं अरुंधति मित्रा, जो कि एक ट्रेंड इंडस्ट्रियल प्रोडक्ट डिज़ाइनर है ग्लास एंड सिरामिक्स में। उन्होंने स्टडी किया है IICD जयपुर से और NID अहमदाबाद से। तो और उनको बहुत पसंद है कुकिंग, ट्रैवलिंग, खास करके कुकिंग बहुत पसंद है, और ट्रैवलिंग, और वो कलेक्ट करते हैं क्राफ्ट्स, और ऑल ओवर इंडिया से टेक्सटाइल वीविंग्स को बहुत पसंद करते हैं। तो मिलिए अरुंधति मित्रा से।
Hello everyone, welcome to Anant. I would now like to introduce one of our colleagues, Mr. Yavar Wani, Professor Yavar sir. Yavar is another fantastic faculty over here, and over a fantastic faculty, he is a fantastic human being. He belongs from the beautiful lands of Kashmir, and Kashmir ki वादियों से आते, और Ahmedabad में he is here from the last 15 years now, and he is another industrial designer and interior and furniture designer as well. And yeah, he takes the technical drawing as you see, and he loves to cook and travel like everyone else. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Arundhati, for introducing me. Okay, I have the honor of opportunity to introducing my friend and colleague Akshaj. I don't think I have to introduce anything already. Twice he has been introduced. Please come. so other than his education, which is from Art Institute of Chicago, and he is an alumni of NID, you can see I'm very bland in front of him. So he has very good taste, very good taste in clothes, and he is a very good cook. As far as I know, everybody in faculty housing is at his house every now and then to have food. So, but that is for only faculties, huh? Maybe in future if you are at the right place. The right time. Yeah, at the right time. Okay. Akshaj.
Thank you. Hi guys. Hi again. Hello. So, I'm going to introduce my dear friend Maitri. Maitri is from Kerala, and Maitri did her bachelor's in physics, and then she thought, P से क्या rhyme करता है? Photography. तो मैं photography कर लेती हूँ. Then she went It's a joke. And she went, she did her master's in photography from NID. Then she thought, let's do mathematics. So then she went and then she did research in mathematics. And yeah, and then she came back to her art practice, so photography. Other than that, Maitri loves eating. As you guys know, I love cooking. So it's a great pair for us, you know. And then after eating, Maitri would be found sleeping. Like, acha sa, just give her a cozy space and you'll find Maitri there. So she's also a storyteller. She is interested in memory, history, and the past. And she loves illustrating women. So that is another talent of hers. Thank you.
Thank you, Akshaj, for all the food and all the other stuff you said. So hi, welcome to Anand. And I am going to introduce Professor Vikram, sir. Vikram Singh, please come onto the stage. So I think you have already heard about him because he's taking the fashion illustration elective. So Vikram comes from Ranchi in Jharkhand. And he says his heart belongs to the villages of the country. And if you spend time with him, you'll know that he carries that sort of a calm and piousness of a village, I could say. And you've heard that before. He did his painting from Banaras Hindu University and went on to do apparel design from NID Ahmedabad. So you can contact him, go to him for any fashion-related details and aspirations. And he has a more than a decade-long experience in the industry and education. So that's it. Welcome, sir. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you, Maitri, for such a wonderful introduction. And it is now my pleasure to introduce Mr. Vinay Limbani. Vinay Limbani, he is very creative, very intelligent, and he is very quiet person. मतलब हमारे रूम में सबसे शांत ये होते हैं, ठीक है? तो इनसे बात करवाना बड़ा मुश्किल है थोड़ा. And he did his masters from architecture, masters of architecture from IIT Roorkee. और ये भी अनंत में पढ़ा रहे हैं 2 साल से और साथ साथ में अपनी प्रोफेशनल प्रैक्टिसेस भी ये करते हैं. तो सर.
Thank you, Vikram sir. So now I am going to introduce someone who is youngest faculty member in our foundation team, Viran Shah. He has seen the both of side of the academia, like from being a student to the assistantship, and now he is teaching in the foundation. So you will find his lectures more, like I can say, you will get more conversation instead of giving lectures. He's a very good sports person. And last thing, I would like to say that if you continuously checking your clock while in lectures, so you are challenging him. It means you will get mostly interested lectures of him. Thank you.
Thank you, Vinay, for the lovely introduction. So I now want to introduce architect Roshni Bias, and postgraduate from IIT Roorkee, and also our senior from earlier batches of Anant. So officially, she is our senior, and unofficially, she's making us all feel young, okay? And I won't say much because she is a bit strict, and but all I can say is, if she asks, do you have any questions, it is better to say yes, because if you not, she has lot of assignments for you to make you feel more and more burden about the thing, okay? Yeah, so.
Thank you, Viran sir, for scaring the students even before they come to my class. Okay, so the next faculty I'm going to introduce is an architect, graduate from Sept University, has masters from Bauhaus, and now he's going to be soon to be doctor. Okay, but ये सब तो ठीक है, उनकी क्वालिफिकेशन है. आई कॉल हिम दी रैंचो ऑफ फाउंडेशन. वो 3 इडियट्स वाला रैंचो पता है? अब पूछो क्यों? रैंचो का वो इंडक्शन मोटर वाला सीन सबको याद है? हाँ, तो 2 चीज है. एक तो हमारे ये जो कलीग है वो थोड़ा रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट की थियोरी और थोड़ा रैंचो का कॉम्बिनेशन है, ठीक है. रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट की थियोरी क्या था? द रोड लेस ट्रैवल. तो हमारे सर के क्लासेस ना भी थोड़े ऐसे होते हैं, उनके असाइनमेंट्स थोड़े से अलग होते हैं बट मजा बहुत आता है. और उनकी पहचान आती है रैंचो से, रैंचो के इंडक्शन मोटर से. सो आई वुड लाइक टू वेलकम आवर रैंचो फाउंडेशन भाविन शुक्ला, और आई एम स्टिल कॉलिंग इट रैंचो. क्यों?
But thank you so much for this.
So, अगर आप हम में से किसी को भी भूल जाओ, ये हंसी नहीं भूलना. ये है किसकी? भाविन शुक्ला की.
Thank you, Roshni. Thank you for such kind words. That's a tall lineup to to introduce, and of course more coming. There's a Greek philosopher, Epictetus, very old 1st century. He's credited with a quote saying, and I'm paraphrasing, God gave us humans 2 ears and 1 mouth, in that order, for a reason. You hear, listen twice as much, speak once, kind of a thing. The next person takes this quote religiously. It's his life. Sanket Panchal. Sanket lives truly up to the name of his meaning. I mean, to the meaning of his name. Sanket, meaning a sign or a subtle direction. He's not going to talk about the whole gospel or the whole Rama and Mahabharata. He's going to give you one little extract, and that's it. As a man of few words, he's an architect, educator, interior designer, now handles both academic and administrative roles. So, when in doubt, ask Sanket.
Yeah. Thank you, Bhavin, for changing my intro. Thanks. Yeah, so next person is my friend, our colleague, Mr. Shilang Shah. We have worked in various roles, like first as a teaching assistant, then academic associate. And he's one of the most hardworking person of foundation. And like Bhavin said, he's one of your go-to person. Whenever you have any doubt related to your academics, you can contact Shilang. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanket Bhai, for this. Hi, hi everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you. मेरा नाम शिलांग है. A lot of time people mispronounce it with Shillong, which is actually a place in Meghalaya somewhere, and I've been born in Gujarat, so no relation to that. So it's Shillong. Now it's my turn to introduce someone who has had a very interesting journey with Anant, like me. Actually, ये मेरी senior थी college में, but thanks to life's beautiful sense of humor, she is technically a junior to me at work. Okay. Meet Vidhi Trivedi. So, one of the most sweetest and patient people you will ever meet in the Foundation Studies department. And if you are ever hungry, you don't have to go to the cafeteria. Just find Vidhi in the AB2 building. Her bag is full of snacks all the time. And if you ever are not able to find her in the campus, just follow a beautiful fragrance, because she owns a lot of perfumes. Which can make her open her own perfume shop one day. You never know. An architect by profession, an architect at heart, and a little short in height by destiny. Okay, sorry, jokes apart. But you can go to her for any kind of queries about academics, or you need guidance with anything, or if you ever need perfume recommendation, you can find her. That's Vidhi for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Shilang. So now I am introducing Mansi Upadhyay. नाम ही काफ़ी है ये मैं ऐसे ही नहीं बोल रही हूँ. आप जैसे आओगे कॉलेज में you will get to know कि क्यों मैं ये बोल रही हूँ. But if you hear a loud laugh around the campus, it's probably Mansi. So yeah, apart from that, if you have any query related to Academia portal, you can easily reach out to Mansi. So yeah, here Mansi.
Thank you so much. I am introducing Parita. Yes. Meet Parita, our administrative assistant and my amazing working partner of our foundation department. Oh, confused. नहीं बोला है. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I will only introduce myself. I was professionally masters in food technology and I looked after the food quality auditing, but I switched my career and right now I am an admin assistant in foundation studies. For any document related work, you can reach out to us. Me and Mansi both are there. So right now you saw everybody is introducing a person, but I am not going to introduce a person. In fact, the whole crew who have been walked in your shoes before and completed the deadline of assignments by coffee and passion of creativity. So, you are going to meet your teaching assistants and they will introduce themselves. And one more thing adding to it, if you worry about your credits of attending classroom, say hi to them because they are responsible for your attendance in the class.
हेलो गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन. आप लोग सोच रहे होंगे कि ये सब एक साथ क्यों आए हैं. तो हम जहाँ पे भी जाते हैं हम एक साथ ही में होते हैं. ओके, सो बिफोर आई स्टार्ट, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर एक्साइटेड और लिटिल बिट नर्वस? एवरीवन? या, सो वी आर हियर आपका फर्स्ट ईयर थोड़ा सा इजी बनाने के लिए. So now I introduce your teaching assistant Ikram Kazi. He is a interaction designer and football player. After the classes, आप उनको फुटबॉल ग्राउंड में देख सकते हो. अभी नहीं, बिकॉज उनका वही फुटबॉल ने उसके टांग की थोड़ी सी वाट लगा दी है. सो इकरम, अभी आप थोड़ा अपने बारे में.
थैंक यू मित. तो अब मैं जिसका इंट्रोड्यूस करने वाला हूँ, सो ही इज़ अ वेरी ग्रेट स्कल्प्टर, पेंटर एंड अ वुड वर्कर. सो फ्री टाइम में आप कभी भी कहीं पे अगर उनको देखो तो शायद आराम करते पाओगे. सो नमन कंसारा. Naman has a textile and apparel degree from MSU. So, yeah.
Thank you, Kazi. I'm introducing Jill Setia. She is a space designer. She is an Anant alumni. And she loves crochet. She loves jamming, guitar. And you might find her carrying water bottle with her always. So, yeah.
Thank you, Naman. I would like to introduce Isha Wadia. She has been my batchmate. She was my classmate. And she's a great inspiration to all those people who love reading books and are overachievers. So if there is probably a book out there, she's read it. If there is a goal that anyone has set, she's almost halfway there to finish it. And while half of us are still figuring out how to do with our to-do list, she has mastered how to be productive in all of that. So if you need any guidance with how to cope up with design assignments and tasks, go reach out to her. She's amazing at that. And apart from that, she makes amazing food, and she writes like the most heartfelt poems. So अगर आपको कभी ऐसा मन करे कि कहीं पे बैठ के उसकी poems सुनना है, तो go to her. She writes amazing poems. And ये सादी खिचड़ी को भी tasty बना सकती है, तो आप सोच सकते हो कि वो कितना अच्छा खाना बनाती है. Handing over to Isha.
Thank you so much, Jeet. Okay, so आप सबको पता है, लोग बोलते हैं कि डिज़ाइन वर्ल्ड इज़ रियली स्मॉल. तो वो सच बात है, बहुत ही छोटा है, क्योंकि आप ना अपने सीनियर से पीछा ही नहीं छुड़ा सकते. तो लेट्स वेलकम कामाक्षी. वो कॉलेज में मेरी सुपर सीनियर थी और अब वो मेरी कलीग है. बहुत अच्छी है वो. अप्रोचेबल है. तो नहीं जेन्युइनली शी इज़ वेरी हेल्पफुल. मतलब आप जब भी अटको तो आपको पता है कि हम में से सबसे पहले किसको कांटेक्ट करना है. Yeah, she is the senior most TA. So, yeah, Kamakshi.
Thank you so much, Isha. And firstly, very warm welcome to all of you here. And now I just want to ask you one thing. How many of you feel like you are an introvert person? Just raise a hand if you are an introvert person. Oh my God. No worries. I have a person here who can help you out to interact with others. So let's meet Dhanvi. So she's the most silent TA you will ever meet in our TA gang. Okay, but एक बार वो comfortable हो गई तो वो तुम लोगों को नहीं बोलने देगी. So please be aware of that her. Huh?
Thank you, Kamakshi. So guys, I want to introduce Ami Parya. She is the newest one in our team. So अब आपको कहीं अगर अमी का काम है, अगर कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, तो just find a dog. वो उसके साथ खेलती, आपको कहीं भी कैंपस में मिल जाएगी.
So let me introduce you to a TA जिसने हम सबका इंट्रोडक्शन शुरू किया था. आर्किटेक्ट मीत नवाडिया. So Meet is a big foodie and probably makes sense because he's from Surat. So if you are looking for best spot to eat in Ahmedabad, so you know whom to contact, okay? So let's welcome him.
So on behalf of all of us, जितने लोग हैं सब, we welcome you all to our foundation family. So we are one from this date. Enjoy. Cheers. हाँ जी, हम लोग का कर लेंगे, इनको तो छोड़ देना. So my team is requesting for a photo. We'll have our photo too. आज नहीं, हम लोग third day पे एक बड़ा सा photo लेंगे कहीं से. That is everybody together. So your first photograph of the college. We will be planning this maybe day after tomorrow or someday. For today, your orientation day 1 is over. Chill outside. और कल के लिए you know जिनका registration बाकी है, you know whom to contact and where to go. कल आपका क्या schedule है, आपको पता होगा, आपके mail में आया होगा. So you have to come here again tomorrow for the second day of orientation program. Till then, bye-bye. Yes, photograph करना है ना? कौन करेगा? हर्ष, तुम करोगे? हाँ. So आगे आ जाते सब.
हम नीचे बैठ जाते हैं.
ऐसा करते हैं ना कि फर्स्ट रो पे
ओके.
तो सबका ऊपर ही ऊपर हो जाएगा.
ठीक है. So that we can set the Excuse me.
सर
श्योर।
चीयर नहीं कराऊंगा मैं इन लोग को, करवाया ना का तो तू कर ले।